Well, it's one thing to say you cooperate, but how profoundly and substantively do you bring in cooperation into it? Uh, I think Gibo is echoing the position as well of the president in the in a number of his speeches lately. He has been trying to rally and get the support of the ASEAN governments. You see, while we are supposed to be united as an organization, the countries in ASEAN have different positions. I call
Mm.
it there's an asymmetry of interest, particularly
Okay.
you talk about Laos, Myanmar, Cambodia, and even Thailand. They are more proximate to China by geography and by politics, but and so they would have a different distancing or proximity to the issue of the South China Sea. On the other hand, countries like Malaysia, Vietnam, or the Philippines, while we can it's in our common interest to have to explore and come up with a common position. Translating that to an ASEAN-wide consensus is another. So it's not really. I've been telling people it's not because China is strong that it's able to get its will on the South China Sea. Precisely, it's because the dynamics at the moment of ASEAN, as a case in point, is not that unified. We're not
Mm.
that we don't have that kind of unity that would be able to put a common front, strong common front vis-a-vis China, and that is something that our leaders would have to master and uh, navigate. But that we are right now, hopefully being consistent, unlike in the past, in saying this is beyond a bilateral concern. We
Mm.
need a multilateral or a mini multilateral approach to do this. And so we have to get our act together. One thing that I would like to, that I always iterate, one of my key areas of interest is ASEAN. You cannot expect the countries in our in the northern part of Southeast Asia, Thailand, Myanmar, Laos, and Cambodia, to empathize with us or
Mm.
with the literal countries having dispute in the South China Sea. If we don't empathize with them, we
Right.
have not even. We, how many of us in ASEAN can really identify with the Mekong River problem that these
Mm-hmm.
countries have over China?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a real problem to them in the same way that the South China is a real problem to us. But there are asymmetries in our positions because of the different interests, how far we are from each other in the process. We have to get ASEAN to commit to a common position and not just articulate separate positions. It operates under a principle of consensus, and even just one not agreeing would effectively veto whatever common position you are forging for the association.